I cannot believe what I am sharing with all of you guys today. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. Today we break down the one personality out there. If you really had to think about one brand, one persona, one personality that's gigantic in gaming that could also work out in a TV style kind of series, it might be Dr. DisRespect. And some crazy breaking news out there brought to us by Hollywood Reporter. Dr. Dis, or Doc himself, has now signed an official TV deal. And it's not the first time we have seen this, but in terms of how big this one is, this is certainly kind of the icing on the cake, I would say, of all the stories we've covered about potential TV deals coming for esports and gamers alike. And also, if you guys were curious, the TV deal apparently signed with Skybound Entertainment, which, by the way, is led by the creator of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman. So obviously some pretty legit media. Also a multiple media firm out there as well, not just TV. They do other forms of content as well. And again, like I said before, not the first time we have seen this, but in terms of how big this is certainly the biggest and marks the first time for gamers and especially streamers to sign TV deals. Now, NBC alongside CBS, they've announced their potential sitcoms or comedy series for esports. I don't think the Rick Fox one is going to air, but we'll wait and see on that one given the current state of Echo Fox. But again, we'll wait and see on that. Alongside people like Censor from Call of Duty, even he has his own kind of new show going on. That's not on TV, it's actually Bleacher Report, but many news mediums out there and new outlets as well are trying to get into esports and gaming, and now this one with Skybound Entertainment are trying to get into TV with Dr. DisRespect. Along with that, going to try and tell his come-up story, his background story, of course, how he came to be, otherwise known as Guy Beam, and then the morphing into Dr. DisRespect, one of the most renowned characters in gaming across the entire world. And they're even in discussions about possible animation, and it really just makes you think, the instant I read this story, really, when it comes to personalities and characters, there are few that are actually a thing in gaming, let alone Doc is obviously the most well-renowned when it comes to a new personality or a new character that he does play as well into. And if you're going to think about someone who can actually pull off a TV or a gaming related TV series that's also animated, I think the first person you got to think of is an alter ego like Dr. DisRespect. Even further than that, the discussion so far with Skybound Entertainment being so tied to other forms of mediums and other forms of media, I should say, it's all the potential to actually have other parallels in the future for Doc besides streaming, a TV deal, potentially what they've even mentioned as comic books as well. Can we all just sit back for a moment and I tell you guys Dr. DisRespect, and you can instantly picture him as a comic book character. These are a lot of strides that Doc is making, even further, and lastly noted as well, a very early stage here for the development of this TV series, whether or not it will be animated, the full backstory that it will cover. Most importantly, though, he does actually make sure to mention that Twitch, the potential streaming platform he has re-signed with supposedly, are also being very flexible with him to actually work with this media company or Skybound Entertainment on this TV series and other ventures as well, which I took very curiously. If you guys do remember now, several times Ninja has said during his leave of Twitch for Mixer, Twitch would not bend on a lot of things that he wanted to get from them, and all of a sudden they've now supposedly re-signed Doc, one of their now largest, if not the biggest streamer on the platform, and all of a sudden they're being very flexible with things he can do outside the streaming platform. To me, and maybe it's just me out there, they're taking subtle jabs at a guy like Ninja because he's now long and gone, and so anyone they can actually re-sign, they're being more flexible with, and a guy like Doc that can really carry your platform, you know, at least to a pretty good length himself, now they're giving him good reason to go out there and expose himself to a lot of other platforms besides just Twitch, which is pretty remarkable, and it could work out obviously very well for him and Twitch. I don't know, all of this going on right now. So far, all the deals we've seen with Censor and his Bleacher Report show, NBC, CBS, those sitcom ideas, I didn't like too much. This one, though, I really do enjoy the idea. You know, we've covered Doc a few times here on the channel, of course, over this past year or so, involved in, you know, some great controversies, some questionable controversies. Either way, his name is still out there. He is still the largest personality when it comes to having an alter ego in gaming, and now will be the first gamer out there to sign a TV deal. And this one, to me, if an animated series, if a comic book, whatever comes from it, this is going to be successful, I think, and in my own opinion, and it could be a very huge move for the Doc. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports, gaming, other news here every single day, all day long. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.